Next, let's look at network security policy and architecture. Network security policy meaning. A network security policy primarily helps in protecting a computer network from network security threats, both internal and external, from the organization or network. It is generally a broad document and varies based on the underlying environment, organization, and/or legal requirements. Network security policy documents. Typically, a network security policy document is rules and legal procedures to access the network and to modify its characteristics, governance, and management over web or internet access. Implementation of security procedures, access control on network nodes and devices, role or privilege-based policies such as identifying authorized and unauthorized services or processes any user can perform on the network. Network security architecture meaning. Network security architecture is a governing model that dictates the kinds of security services that should be in place in order to protect the network from both external and internal malicious manipulation and attacks. This architecture is specifically created for the network and may vary between different implementations. However, a consistent trait of the architecture is that it should synergize with the overall security architecture being used by the enterprise. Network security architecture ties in with the current Trusted Computing Base (TCB) of the enterprise, which is composed of the hardware, firmware, software, operating systems, and applications being used with security services. In short, the TCB is all of the elements in the system responsible for supporting the security policy. It is ideal to create the network security architecture together with the overall security architecture of the enterprise so that everything can work together and be updated together. Here are the basics of network security architecture. Access control list, access rights of system components and users. Content filtering, interception of potentially unwanted or malicious content. Validation mechanism, validation of application data and users from a reference. Restriction, prevention of unauthorized access. Resource isolation, separation of resources from each other and enforcement of access controls.